David Muir, the most trusted, most watched newscast in America. And now, World News Tonight has won the Emmy for Best Live News Program for the 4th year in a row.
Time and temperature, brought to you by your local Honda dealer.
America's favorite jackpot game. This is Powerball. Good evening, America. I'm Laura Johnson. Tonight, we've got another life-changing jackpot for you. It's worth an estimated $544.9 million. So get those tickets out. Let's play. That first number up is 2. Followed by the number 9. Tonight, we're going to meet Lisa Hayes, who won $2 million playing Powerball. Congratulations, Lisa. Now, for the rest of those numbers, we've got 59, 44, rounding it out with the number 53. Your Powerball number tonight, good luck, everyone, is 8, and your Power Play multiplier is 2.
Right now on News Channel 6 at 11, good news for pedestrians in a local town as it gets a big boost from the federal government. Also, we had a mother accused in an incident that took a young life, and a makeshift memorial for a little girl that keeps getting bigger. Your news at 11 starts now.
Live from Television Park, this is WJBF News Channel 6 at 11.
Good evening, everybody. I'm Brad Means. Thanks for joining us as coverage you can count on begins in Augusta, where the sheriff's office is investigating a staff.
Osceola County, Dave Jordan, WJBF News Channel 6.
It is time now for our first look at our weather. We want to check in with our chief meteorologist, Jenna Petracci.
Well, Brad, it was nice and dry here in Augusta today, but we did have some storms in the distance, and I captured this really cool photo at sunset right here at Television Park. I wrote on my Facebook page, it's like fire and ice. You can see the orange cloud tops and then the blue right over the station. So some beautiful colors and some strong storms tonight. We had some lightning, we had some gusty winds. You can see over the past 3 hours that we had some strong storms down in Emmanuel County and Aiken County, but right now it's completely dry. All of those storms have faded away. So here's a look at our Terry Lambert Hyundai Skyview Cam in Aiken. A nice, pleasant evening. Winds are coming out of the south, 11 miles per hour in Augusta, 10 in Aiken. It's pretty warm still. Temperatures are in the 80s and some 70s, 77 in Augusta, 76 in Aiken. Dew points in the 70s for the most part. So muggy tonight, and tomorrow morning we'll have temperatures in the mid-70s with mostly clear skies. Now, as we look ahead here, isolated storms in the forecast for Tuesday, but then much higher rain chances by Thursday as the temperatures start to cool down. I'll have more details coming up, but back to you, Brad.
Jenna, thanks. A state grant is going to coming up a 10th straight night of strikes in the Middle East as the U.S. launches.
It's a warm and dry night now, but we will have a few more storms tomorrow, followed by higher rain chances to end the week with a cool down. I'll have your full Viper 6 forecast when we return.
Jimmy, what are you doing? Treat your family to a delicious dinner that's easier on the wallet with Bojangles Family Meal. It's bow time.
Now, your most accurate forecast with WJBF Live Viper 6.
Welcome back. Here's a look outside of Television Park on our Terry Lambert Hyundai Skyview Cam. Nice and dry. We're at 77 degrees, feeling like 79. It's a muggy night with dew points in the 70s and a south wind of 11 miles per hour. But visibility is good. Just a few clouds, and we have no more rain. We did have some storms earlier. Temperatures got pretty hot today in the mid-90s with the heat index over 100. And you can see on satellite and radar just a couple hours ago, we were tracking widespread rain across some of our western counties and over into Aiken County. Nothing severe, but some strong storms here and there with some lightning. And we also have an update in the tropics. Tropical storm Bertha formed a few hours ago. This was Tropical Depression 2 earlier today. But now that winds are at 40 miles per hour, it is officially our second named storm of the season. This is the 11 o'clock advisory that just came out. Winds are at 40 miles per hour, central pressure of 999 millibars. And here's the latest track. The only thing that changed is that it is moving a little bit further down towards the south. So the Florida Panhandle is now out of the question for a possible landfall, but it could make landfall anywhere from far southern Alabama all the way to far south Texas. Notice still a very large cone here, and it's going to briefly strengthen up to winds of 50 miles per hour by Wednesday morning. But overall, a relatively weak system, fortunately, and it's a bit lopsided with the bulk of the rain staying on the south side of it because of some wind shear, which is helping to keep the system on the weaker side. But nonetheless, still some heavy rain expected for our friends along the Gulf Coast. That could lead to flooding concerns. But luckily for us, we will not be impacted by Bertha here in the CSRA. In fact, rain chances are very low both Tuesday and Wednesday. It will be similar Tuesday, where some places will see rain while others stay completely dry. But we do have a good chance at seeing some beneficial rainfall Thursday through Saturday. Some storms possible then as well, but it's not going to be because of the tropics. It's actually going to be because of a cold front, and that cold front is actually what's helping to bring the wind shear to Bertha and keep it to the south. But here's a look at our futurecast tomorrow at 4 p.m. We're dry in the early afternoon, but by around 5, 6 o'clock, we'll see some of those storms entering our western counties first, progressing across the CSRA as we go into our Tuesday evening. Some light rainfall possible around this time tomorrow. And then here's a look at that frontal boundary I was talking about. And there's Bertha centered over coastal Alabama, then continuing to track towards the west. This is the front that'll bring us some additional pop-up storms Wednesday afternoon and evening. The bulk of the rain doesn't look to get here until Thursday morning, though. So we'll be watching for the possibility of some strong storms along this front. Some minor flooding concerns as well. There's Thursday at 11 p.m. An area of low pressure is expected to develop, keeping the clouds and the rain in the forecast for Friday and Saturday as well as it stalls out. But we'll see some sunshine tomorrow. It will be another hot day, getting up to around 95 degrees. Then look at these temperatures going all the way down to the upper 80s for our Friday and Saturday. So we'll take that any day in the summertime. So a little bit of heat relief. We'll have more clouds and the rain as we go into the end of the week. Also a pretty high rain chance on Sunday. Then next week, still cooler than normal with highs in the low 90s.
All right, Jenna. Up next, new U.S. airstrikes, new American casualties, and growing fear. Up next, while many were watching the World Cup final this weekend across the pond, all eyes were on a wrestling championship. Stay with us.
It's time. Shop the Rooms to Go Kids Back to School sale. Save on the coolest kids beds starting at just $199. Score an A+ on style and savings with beds like this, just $299. Or create a space to sleep, study, and play with complete room packages on sale. Need extra space? Save on functional bunk and loft beds they'll love at prices you'll really love. On sale now. Prepare their room for the year ahead at Rooms to Go Kids, a furniture store for kids.
We're celebrating America's 200 and more.
I need something that's gonna make this a can't miss event. Something catchy.
You're the real deal.
And here we go. His first career victory. Now that's football. Welcome to NXT. Let's play Trivial Pursuit. It's time for Scrabble.
Welcome to Blood.
I'm very sorry for what I've done tonight.
Injured? Call Austin Jackson, the Augusta guy.
I had never really been in an accident before. Austin Jackson's team, they explained everything.
I knew that he was taking care of the behind-the-scenes work, and that was like a heavy load off of me and my family.
As soon as I called Austin Jackson, I was assured that everything would be taken care of for me.
We take all the burden from the legal side off of our clients. We protect, we guide, and we assist the injured of our community after an accident.
Dog fans, mark your calendars. Dogs.
We are starting out tomorrow morning dry at 74 degrees, then climbing to 95 in the afternoon with a 20% chance of storms. Rain chances increase to 60% Thursday through Saturday as temperatures go down. Highs even in the upper 80s for a change. Still 40% chance of rain on Sunday, then lower rain chances next week. High temperatures getting a little bit warmer, but still a bit below average in the low 90s.
To Great Britain we go, where there's a competition that's been going on hot and heavy since 1976. Contestants go toe-to-toe in this annual event. They wrestle one round with their right foot, and then another bout with the left, and then go back to the right if a tiebreaker is needed. The reigning champion, Ben Total Destruction Woodruff, was upset this year. And it's not just the men who take part. Ladies get in the ring too, with Abigail of Big Nail Beach clinching the title belt. Looks like kind of a game of footsie or a thumb war with your toes.
It's like arm wrestling, but with your feet.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah.
And it's quite popular over there. So now you know. And it'll be coming up again in 12 short months if you want to watch or go there and see it in person. And that is our report for now. Thanks for watching. Please wake up with Mary and Gabe and John. Have a good night.
I'm Ultima Morgan,